Welcome to FabQ Monday. Let's talk today about using Direct Lake and Power BI Desktop, editing and creating Direct Lake semantic models in Power BI Desktop. And we will continue from where we stopped on the previous video. We talked about different Direct Lake flavors. We talked about Direct Lake over OneLake and Direct Lake over SQL endpoint. Let's see how to deal with both of them in Power BI Desktop. Here is my Power BI environment. I have two workspaces. In each workspace I have one semantic model. One is Direct Lake over OneLake, the other is Direct Lake over SQL endpoint. Here in this first workspace I have the semantic model sales sample, which is Direct Lake over OneLake. And in the other workspace I have the semantic model my test semantic, which is Direct Lake over SQL endpoint. First, this is a preview feature, so I need to ensure that the preview option is enabled. On File, Options, Preview Features, and here we have the option Live Edit of Power BI Semantic Models in Direct Lake mode. Let me cancel. Let's edit these semantic models and see how it works. OneLake catalog, Power BI semantic models. I first open the sales sample and mind the connect button. The connect button has an arrow in the connect button with multiple options. Why? Because I have the option to connect. If I choose connect, I will be only building a report using the semantic model, but I will not be editing the semantic model. And I have the edit option. Of course, it will allow me to edit the semantic model. Edit. Here is my Direct Lake semantic model. I'm editing the semantic model in Power BI Desktop directly from the portal. I can hover over the table, but it's not very easy to identify if this is a semantic model Direct Lake over OneLake or Direct Lake over SQL endpoint. Let's mind the small details. I have the name of the table, storage mode, Direct Lake, data source type, lakehouse, server name and refreshed date. Only that. I can also check the TMDL and see the TMDL of this table, and we notice the TMDL of the table. Mode Direct Lake, source entity name sales total, expression source Direct Lake sales lake. Initially this may not tell too much for us, but let's compare to the other one and we will understand the difference between the Direct Lake over OneLake and Direct Lake over SQL endpoint. Let's open the other semantic model, OneLake catalog, Power BI semantic models, my test semantic, connect, edit, and again I'm editing a semantic model from the portal. Let me hover one of the tables and mind the details. The secret is on the details. There is one field that the other kind of semantic model doesn't have, the field database. This field is different, and this is what marks the difference between the Direct Lake over SQL endpoint, which is this semantic model, and the previous semantic model, the Direct Lake over OneLake. And we can also check this difference in the TMDL. Let's take a look on the TMDL. Let's get the table and take a look on the partition. And here we see the partition content is different. The source entity name AZ events flights, schema name DBO, expression source database query. This is the identification of a Direct Lake over SQL endpoint, different than the one of a Direct Lake over OneLake. In this way we can still identify them when using the Power BI Desktop, but we need to have attention to the details. Now let's talk about creating a direct lake semantic model. I use onelake cataloging, I use lakehouse as a source, and I connect to this sales lake in the Translate workspace. Again, we'll notice in the connect button we have a drop down. Let's take a look. Here we have the option connect to SQL endpoint or connect to onelake. What does options mean? Connect to the SQL endpoint means that it will not be a direct lake connection. I'm not even talking about direct lake to SQL endpoint. It's not direct lake. Connect to SQL endpoint will start the process to create a direct query or import mode semantic model, not a direct lake semantic model. The connect to onelake, on the other hand, will start the process to create a direct lake to onelake semantic model. And how do we create a direct lake to SQL endpoint semantic model? We don't. The option to create one in Power BI Desktop is not available. We can't do that. Let's go with connect to onelake. Now I need to choose the tables that will load in my semantic model. Let's select the two tables. It's asking the workspace and the name. Why? Because I can't create a direct lake semantic model which works offline, which works only on Power BI Desktop. To create a direct lake semantic model, I need to immediately be saving it in the portal. This semantic model needs to immediately be saved in the workspace. New direct lake onelake. This will be the name of my semantic model. I click OK. Now the semantic model is created, I can hover the table and we can note the details of the table. Name, storage, data source type, server name. So you can see by the details that this is a direct lake to onelake semantic model. And this is also available in the workspace. Here in the workspace we have the semantic model I just created. New direct lake to onelake semantic model I created from the Power BI Desktop. Thank you very much for watching and see you next week.